Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. 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 Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm.
Nothing great was nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm.
Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great
Nothing
was ever
great
achieved without
was ever
enthusiasm.
achieved without enthusiasm.
Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm.
Without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm.
Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm.
Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever
without enthusiasm.
Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. Nothing great was ever achieved. Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm. 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 Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm.